Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to do a general read, which is just picking up on the energies now. I'll put the date on the title, but it really doesn't matter. If you clicked on it today, then it's for you today or in the immediate future. If you've watched any of my other videos, sorry for shaking the camera. If you watch any of my other videos, I truly believe that tarot is something that is an amazing tool to use, but with anything, I think you should use it correctly. And with that being said, energy is a very real thing. If you're using tarot or magic or, reading a spell, I think you should be very careful when, dipping into other people's energies. And the most valuable a tarot reading deck, anything is going to be for you is if you're using it correctly. If I am wearing a hat on my foot, it might keep my foot warm, but it's not what it's intended for. I'm not saying tarot is intended for anything. I have no clue, to be completely honest, but you can only control yourself. So let me ramble by saying the only person you can control is yourself. So if you had a tool that could fix something and you're, fixing the wrong thing, that seems silly to me. Fix yourself. Find out, what can I do in this situation? How am I affecting the other person? How can I help myself? How can I get that job? What can I do better? Because I can tell you what somebody else is possibly thinking or feeling or anything at the moment, but something that a lot of people, I think, don't understand is energy is energy. And if there are 30 people, I'll give you 30 people, I have like 2 views, but for argument's sake, if there were 30 people watching and 30 people are thinking, oh, I want her back, I want him back, I want that job, I want that, that's energy, and it can take over sometimes. And so what you're hearing is really just your own thoughts echoing. It actually doesn't really reflect the other person at all. Now, it doesn't happen always. I'm not saying that that's like, the end all be all, but I ramble to say it would be much better spent using it on something you could fix. So let's see today's energies. So the King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And the Five of Ariel, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So right off the bat, if you're feeling stagnant in money, you definitely have something coming in for you. So keep working, keep sowing those seeds. But if there's anybody that came to mind when I read you should not be working alone, then that is who you need to contact. That is where you need to go. Whoever came to your mind when I say that you don't have to work alone, there's help nearby. And if nothing and nobody came to your mind, then know that the divine has you covered, and you do help. You do have help nearby. For me personally, I'm a stubborn person. I grew up very, I grew up very oddly. I had a very rough upbringing and had no extended family outside of my mom, dad, and brother. I, wasn't really very socialized, I guess you could say. And so, with that being said, I wasn't, and I'm still not one to really reach out for help. And that can sometimes be very stupid because it's there and people want to help and they can't read minds. And sometimes, even when I'm offered help, I won't take it because it's a pride thing. And what is pride? Pride is ego. And ego, what is that? Ego is fear. And if we're moving from that lower base vibration, we're going to have regret. And regret is just another form of fear. It's, it's a FOMO, fear of missing out. With this, you release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So you have at least two cards here saying that your plans are working out very well. So you definitely have some financial success coming. So it might be a better, let's say for the foreseeable near future, so it might be a good few weeks for you with money coming in. However, with that being said, if you're feeling stagnant at all, definitely you wanna spend it wisely. If you are planning any kind of projects or you're planning to reach out to somebody, if you know that you have a project and somebody would be perfect to help, or you definitely know that you need help, don't be like dude here. Go down the light. Don't choose dark. People need to stop choosing dark. And if you've already been woken up to the light and you can see this, stop trying to go back to the dark. Dude, it's not gonna happen. Wake up. You are awake now, and it's not. You can't go backwards. You know, you're. Oh, sorry, shook my camera now. You are so protected. You know, and there are times in life when absolutely we feel alone and we genuinely don't feel like anybody else could feel the way that we're feeling or know how low we feel. And I thought of somebody right away because you couldn't tell what this man was feeling. I'm telling you right now, I could read his mind and he'd still sit there straight faced and just not budge. So some people have been through so much in life that it's just easier to hide how you're feeling, the thoughts and the fears and the wanting to fit in and the society conditioning, it kind of takes over and you end up feeling alone, but you're not. And so, sorry, I got caught here. So, you see there, he's got the treasure, and he's got the roses, and the four-leaf clover. My lottery ticket. You might be lucky. That could be abundance coming in for sure. I don't know why you even thought of that, but then the roses and the green flower, the green leaf caught my eye. I feel like not just a little bit, and this might not be for everybody. Um, but the grapes hanging in the back, and then the coins hanging, the sun. He's got the crystal on his stick, and then the dove. I feel like you can't see it quite yet, but you have a big, bright, shining kind of. You're about to walk into the sun, if that makes sense. You're at the end of the tunnel, and you're second guessing because you can't see the light yet. It's dark. And as soon as the sun rises, you'll see that you're just right there. Don't give up. You're doing good. Everything's going to be okay. And everybody's going to be okay. If you're upset now, and I promise I have been a broken pile on the floor. I've wanted to end things. I am as dramatic, am as dramatic, as it could get. I know what it feels like to be alone and not to have a single person to turn to, but this is where faith comes in, and whether you believe in the universe, angels, God, anything that your higher self, anything that takes you out of your own head for a minute, allow yourself to be. He said this in a video before. The fastest way from point A to B is a straight line. You have to go through something sometimes. You don't got to take that dark path by yourself anymore. And it is if you are not somebody that is used to expressing yourself or asking for help, or if you are not that person, then this is very hard for you. And I get that because this would be extremely hard for me, and I speak from experience because I've had to humble myself. I've had lots of money and I've had no money. I've had a big, beautiful house and I've been homeless. I have been loved and I have been abused. I have, you know, my my life experience is all for a purpose, and the purpose, at least right now, is to say that there's genuinely nothing you can't get through if you just believe in yourself. And that's corny. Yeah, 100%. I get it. I know. Let's start singing Kumbaya and like hug each other. And I get it. I'm not even that person. I'm a speak your mind, kind of person, but I'm kind and I try to move with my heart. And I think in this regard, if your heart is hurting, know that it will pass. It only hurts for a little while. And those that are with you, and they are always with you, and they always will be with you. I feel the need to say, if if you're going down a path right now, you feel you have to by yourself, please stop. Please turn around. Like, cut that off right now. You're not alone, and there is somebody with you. I'm picking up an older female energy, possibly, not possibly. She definitely lived it within this lifetime, which is not always the case. So you have somebody with you that signed up for, I guess you could say, guardianship of you. So if you've lost anyone recently, um, to the other side, it would have been, yeah, it would have been an older female to you, maybe younger as well. Um, Somebody that would have given you comfort. Yeah, I get Pearl. There's a Laura. Anyways, um, so yeah, so you are. I'm getting terrified, and you don't need to be. Um, you have a good heart, and we all make mistakes. We all choose the dark path sometimes. I lived on that dark path for quite some time. I'm sure if you went a little further, you'd see my whole setup. But the point is that at any time you can choose, you can wake up tomorrow and decide, you know what? I am not that person anymore. And that's where the brave, the courage comes in, because it is extremely, it's not hard. It's harder to change for other people than it is for ourselves, if that makes sense. It's the show you have to put on for everybody. It's what will they think? What will they say? What will they do? And even if you're somebody right now that thinks that you don't give a F what anybody thinks, I highly doubt that. I think it's a subconscious conditioning that we're all made to feel that if we don't do and have and say the right things, that we're just going to be forgotten. And what's worse than being alone? I'm telling you right now, this is worse than being alone. Being alone is scary for half a second, because as soon as you walk straight through, like I said, and you feel those emotions and you are scared that first night because your mind doesn't stop and you want to tear your hair out and you're hyperventilating and why did you even make this decision? You should have just stayed. It was bad, but it was better than blah, 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 and all the thousands of, and you're never going to make it through the night. That's the next day, right? And then you get emotional and you cry and you're upset and it starts again, but then you get through it again. And when you go through it and when you're at that other side, the strength and freedom you have is unlike anything most people experience. Most people have a friend, a family member, a life of people, a lifetime of people that have expectations, that know them in a certain way. You have people that view you in a certain way. You have all of these labels all over yourself from life. I mean, just from all walks of life. So your best advice Stop going down that path alone. Turn around and you're going to ask for help. Not necessarily from another person. You can ask the universe, God, spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, the lovely woman that is with you, guiding you, possibly a grandmother. You have all the knowledge and all the faith that you need. You know deep down inside exactly what you want to do. And so I am sending you the courage and love to get that done. You think what you are. If you think it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. Because you're the writer, and that's what you just wrote. You're narrating the story that is your life, and even if none of us can hear what's inside your head, you, the star of the movie, are being run by the script that none of us can hear. So direct yourself down a dark path if you choose to, but know that it gets worse and worse and worse. Especially as you become conscious, right? So for you, you definitely have done something right. So you've been investing in something, whatever that may be. If you've been, think of it like a garden. You've planted your seeds. So wherever that applies to you, I feel like as soon as I say you've planted your seeds, you knew exactly what I was talking about. Those seeds, that's your worry. Are they going to grow? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? Let it go. It doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. It doesn't matter if it's a piece of fruit or if it's a flower. The point is you have seed. It is life. It inspires you. That's it. Right now. Because we can all sit and think about a million wouldas, couldas, shouldas. But don't. Instead, grow from this. Let the past go. Move within as much love and honesty as you can. And believe me when I say, if you don't think that honesty is a power of its own, you are sorely mistaken. And this might be a horrible example, especially because I am not from the States in any way, in literally any way, but I kind of forgot where I was going with that. I know I was going to use Donald Trump as kind of like, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, confidence and power and these, I think 1,000 things just went through my head, which I think is honestly, I would say, a very different message. I don't even know in what way blue is coming to me. So I don't know why blue, but the color blue is definitely. So it could be emotions, could be very emotional situation. Don't be cold. Whatever you're doing now, you have the knowledge and you have the power. And if you move in the correct way, it's like a test from the universe. What have you learned? And if you can come out of this in the integrity that you know you have inside, you will be walking in the sunlight in no time. But stay in that integrity, not just for everybody else, but keep your thoughts positive as well. Definitely use your resources wisely. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need to spend it. Your hurt will heal over time. You're not alone at all. You know everything you need to know, you already do. There's no piece of information that can be given to you for your situation that's going to change your mind about anything, if that makes sense. So you do it or you don't, basically, but that's your choice and essentially your, regret knowing that you want to do, say, or be something that you're not. I hope you guys have a great, great, great day. I always, There's so many downloads that come, guys, and I don't know how I sound. I feel like my whole video, like, I hope that any of that was useful and that you tune in. If you're watching and you're still watching, the amount of love that I have for you is unbelievable, and I'm sending it all your way because 20 minutes into me talk, that's incredible. You get a gold star. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, and like and share. And have a good day, guys. You got this. It only hurts for a little while. Namaste, guys.